Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. Open this Vaishnava song, Nitai Padakamala. निताय पदकमला कोटि चंद्र सुशीतला निताय पदकमला कोटि चंद्र सुशीतला निताय कमला कोटि चंद्र सुशीतला जय छाया जगत जुरा जय छाया जगत जुरा जय छाया जगत जुरा जय छाया जगत हे निताय बिने भाई राधा कृष्ण पाइते नाय निताय बिने भाई राधा कृष्ण पाइते नाय दृढ़ कोरि धरो नितार पाय दृढ़ कोरि धरो नितार दृढ़ कोरि धरो नितार पाय दृढ़ कोरि धरो से संबंध नहीं जा वृथा जन्म गेलोता नहीं जा से संबंध नहीं जा वृथा जन्म गेलोता से संबंध नाहे जा वृथा जन्म गेलोता से पशु बरो दूरा से पशु बरो दूरा से पशु बर दूरा से पशु बर दूरा निताय न बोलिलो मुखे मजिलो संसार सुखे निताय न बोलिलो मुखे मजिलो संसार निताय न बोलिलो मुखे मजिलो संसार सुखे निताय न बोलिलो मुखे मजिलो संसार विद्याकुले की कोरि बेता विद्याकुले की कोरि बेता विद्याकुले की कोरि बेता विद्याकुले की कोरि बेता अहंकारे मत्त होया निताय पद पासरिया mattahaya nitai padavasareya ahankare mattahaya nitai padapasareya ahankare mattahaya nitai padapasareya asatyere satya kori mane asatyera satya kore mane asatyere satya kore mane asatyere নিতায়ের করুণা হবে ব্রজে রাধা কৃষ্ণ পাবে নিতায়ের করুণা হবে ব্রজে রাধা কৃষ্ণ পাবে ধরো নিতায় চরণ দুঃখানি ধরো নিতাই চরণ দুঃখানি ধরো নিতাই চরণ নিতায়ের চরণ সত্য তাহার সেবক নিত্য নিতা চরণ সত্য তাহার সেবক নিত্য নিতায়ের চরণ সত্য তাহার সেবক নিত্য নিতা চরণ সত্য তাহার সেবক নিত্য নিতাই পদ সদা করো আশা নিতাই পদ সদা করো নিতাই পদ সদা করো আশা নিতাই পদ সদা করো নরোত্তম বর দুঃখে নিতাই মোরে করো সুখে নরোত্তম বড় দুঃখে নিতাই মোরে করো সুখে নরোত্তম বড় দুঃখে নিতাই মোরে করো সুখে নরোত্তম বড় দুঃখে নিতাই মোরে করো সুখে রাখো রঙ্গ চরণের পাশা রাখো রঙ্গ চরণের পাশা রাখো রঙ্গ চরণের পাশা রাখো রঙ্গ চরণের পাশা হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yajna ki Srila Prabhupada ki. Quickly read the translation.
Where one will get the soothing moonlight, not only for one, but the millions of moons. If the world wants to have real peace, it would take shelter of Nityananda, Lord Nityananda. Unless one takes the shelter under the shades of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, it will be very difficult for him to approach Radha Krishna. If one actually wants to enter into the dancing party of Radha Krishna, he must firmly catch hold of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
Anyone who has not established his relationship with Nityananda Prabhu is understood to have spoiled his valuable human birth. Such a human being is actually an uncontrollable animal because he never uttered the holy name of Nityananda. He has become merged into so-called material happiness. What can his useless education and family tradition do to help him?
Being maddened after false prestige and identification with the body, one is thinking, oh, what is Nityananda? What can he do for me? I don't care. The result is that he is accepting something false to be truth. If you actually want to approach the association of Radha Krishna, you must first achieve the mercy of Lord Nityananda. When he is merciful towards you, then you will be able to approach Radha Krishna. Therefore, you should firmly grasp the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
The lotus feet of Nityananda are not illusion, they are a fact. One who engages in the transcendental loving service of Nityananda is also transcendental. Always try to catch the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. This Narottama Dasa is very unhappy. Therefore, I am praying to Lord Nityananda to make me happy. My dear Lord, please keep me close to your lotus feet.
Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki. Today Hare Krishna, welcome you all this morning class in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Today we are discussing from Canto 2, Chapter 5, verse number 38. Bhu Lokaha Kalpitaha Padbhyam Bhuvaha Lokaha Asya Nabhitaha Hrida Swarlokaha Urasa Maharlokaha Maha Atmanaha Bhurlokaha Kalpitaha Padbhyam Bhuvarlokosya Nabhitaha Hrida Swarloka Urasa Maharloko Mahatmanah Bhurlokah Kalpitah Padbhyam Bhuvarlokosya Nabhitah Hridasvarloka Urasa Maharloko Mahatmanah Bhurlokah Kalpitah Padbhyam Bhuvarlokosya Nabhitah Hridasvarloka Urasa Maharloko Mahatmanah. Please recite. Bhurlokah Kalpitah Padbhyam. Bhur Bhurlokah Kalpitah Padbhyam Bhuvar Bhuvarlokosya Nabhitah Hridasvarloka Urasa Maharloko Mahatmanah Bhurlokah Kalpitah Padbhyam Bhuvarlokosya Nabhitah Hridasvarloka Urasa Maharloko Mahatmanah. Mataji. Bhurlokah Kalpitah Padbhyam Bhuvarlokosya Nabhitah Hridasvarloka Urasa Maharloko Mahatmanah. Mataji. Bhurlokah Kalpitah Padbhyam Bhuvarlokosya Nabhitah Hridasvarloka Urasa Maharloko Mahatmanah Bhurlokah Kalpitah Padbhyam Bhuvarlokasya Nabhitah Hridasvarloka Urasa Maharloko. Word to word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Bhu, the lower planetary systems, up to the stratum of the earth. Lokaha, the planets. Kalpitaha, it is so imagined or said. Padbhyam, out of the legs. Bhuvaha, the upper. Lokaha, the planetary system. Asya, of him, the Lord. Nabhitaha, from the navel abdomen. Hrida, by the heart. Swarlokaha, the planetary systems occupied by the demigods. Urasa, by the chest. Maharlokaha, the planetary system occupied by great sages and saints. Mahatmanaha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Translation. The lower planetary systems, up to the limit of the earthly stratum, are said to be situated in his legs. The middle planetary systems, beginning from Bhuvarloka, are situated in his navel. And the still higher planetary systems, occupied by the demigods and highly cultured sages and saints, are situated in the chest of the Supreme Lord. Purport. There are 14 spheres of planetary systems within this universe, The lower systems are called Bhur Loka. The middle systems are called Bhuvar Loka. And the higher planetary systems up to Brahma Loka, the highest planetary system of the universe, are called Swarloka. And all of them are situated on the body of the Lord. In other words, no one within this universe is without a relationship with the Lord. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Shakhanvitamscha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvise Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So in this chapter there's a description is going on about the universal form, the Virata Rupa of the Lord. How many of you have seen picture of Lord Krishna showing Arjuna the universal form? Virata Rupa. You have in Bhagavad Gita, right? You all say that. So wherein you can see thousands of hands, thousands of unlimited hands, unlimited legs, unlimited heads. So many different forms you can see in that universal form. Everything. You can see rivers, you can see mountains, lakes, what not. Everything in the universe you can see. That is the universal form of the Lord. And it is very difficult to imagine with our small 1 gram brain. It's not possible. It's a spirit. It is, even though it is material form of the Lord, because it is connected to the Lord, it is spiritual, even though it is in the material form. So it is very it's universal form. That means it is very huge. So this chapter describes the universal form of the Lord, how different planetary systems are situated at different levels of the form of the Lord, universal form of the Lord. Now in this shloka, it is said that below the navel, it is a lower planetary system of the Lord, which are called Bhuvarloka, then Bhurloka, then Bhuvarloka, then Swarloka, or lower planetary system, middle planetary system, and upper planetary system. So there are total 14 planetary systems. This is Bhu Mandala or Bhuloka, you can say. Then from that, the topmost is Swargaloka or Brahmaloka. Then there is Siddhaloka, then there is Maharloka, Tapoloka, Janaloka, Bhuvarloka, Bhuloka. Then below Bhuloka is Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala. When someone becomes angry, they chastise, I will press you to Patala. So Patala is down. So there are total 14 planetary systems which are like the lotus stem, and the Brahma is on the topmost planet, Brahmaloka, He's sitting on the, like, that form is mentioned like Brahmaloka on the Kamal, on the lotus, and this lotus is coming from the navel of Lord Vishnu. So Vishnu is called Ananta Padmanabha Swami, from whose Nabhi, navel, Padma, lotus is coming. And he is Ananta. He is Ananta. He is unlimited. Imagine what is your height, 5 feet, 6 feet. What is the height of this pillar? 8 feet, 10 feet. What is the height of the ceiling? 20 feet. What is the height of the building? 80 feet, let us say, or 50, 60 feet. What is the height of, what is the length of this Attapur? What is the length of Hyderabad? What is the length of Telangana? How much? 500 kilometers from there to there, north to south. And what is the length of India? From Kashmir to Kanyakumari. How many kilometers? 3,000, 4,000? And what is the length of Asia? And what is the length of Earth planet? Then what is the length of the sky? Length of the star, sun, moon, combine all the planets. Imagine what will be the length of navel of Ananta Padmanabha Swami. That is God. That is God. God means unlimited. Once Prabhupada was arguing, one person was arguing Prabhupada about form of the Lord. Now how can God has form? Now how can you worship God in the deity form? Prabhupada said, do you believe, do you accept that God is unlimited? God is unlimited? He said, yes, God is unlimited. So if God is unlimited, why are you limiting that God cannot be present in this form? If He is unlimited, He should be everywhere. So why are you saying God cannot be in this form which is made up of marble or stone or wood? Why are you limiting like that? If He is unlimited, He is everywhere. And in the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes a very beautiful statement here. Here, Prabhupada is saying that all these planetary systems are situated on the body of the Lord, the Virata Rupa. In other words, no one within this universe is without a relationship with the Lord. Just imagine, whether they know or whether they do not know or whether they are trying to know, all of them are in a relationship with the Lord. And Krishna says, Bhagavad Gita, Mamaivamsho Jivaloke Jivabhuta Sanatana Manashasthani Indriyani Prakritisthani Karsha. This is all these living entities are my parts and parcels. Yesterday Radharsham Prabhu was saying, no? What is the meaning of parcel? Who had that point? Who remember it? What is the meaning of parcel? Yes, Hitesh Prabhu. Loudly. Take the mic.
So Prabhuji gave one example of an ice globe. So he told that if we take a small portion of that ice globe, that is called the part and parcel, because it has same qualities as the ice globe.
Yes, and what cannot be parcel?
That which don't have the quality of that.
Example, what Prabhuji gave?
The chair.
Yeah.
The chair, if we break one leg of the chair, that leg do not have that quality of the chair.
Very good. So, yeah, please. So, what is this part and parcel? If you read Srila Prabhupada books, everywhere you will find, we are not this body, we are spirit soul. And what is that? Spirit soul. Part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. So, what is this part and parcel? It means it is a part of the Supreme and it has the same quality or the function of the Supreme. It can be of the same quality, it can function as it is, or you can call as it is. Just like you have a mountain of gold, it is gold, right? You take 1 kg gold from the golden mountain. What it is? It is also 1 kg gold. This is gold and this is gold. Both are gold, but in quantity it is, this is unlimited and this is very limited, but the quality is the same and its function also same. What is the cost of this gold? That's also the same cost. You can make some items with this. You can make some items with that. But if you see, there is a chair. Chair has 4 legs. Now if you remove 1 leg from the chair, will that 1 leg function as the chair? It cannot function. And will this chair which lost 1 leg having 3 legs, can it be called chair? No. So it is not part and parcel. That leg when you remove, it is not part and parcel. It may be a part. This is a part of the chair, but this is not parcel, because it doesn't have that same function. So because God, Krishna, is Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha, He is the spiritual form who is eternal, who is fully conscious and who is always Ananda, blissful, happy. Because we are part and parcel of that spiritual form, transcendental form of the Lord, we are also Satchitananda, but our quantity is, our energies, our qualities, they are very limited, but God has unlimited unlimited energies. His qualities are unlimited. Whereas that spiritual substance of Sat Chit Ananda, that is the same. Now Prabhupada writes here, no one within this universe is without a relationship with the Lord. So that means everyone is in a relationship with the Lord. And we just sang one Vaishnava Bhajan. What is that saying? What is that Vaishnava Bhajan? If you see the second paragraph, saying that Se sambandha nahe jar vritha janma gelotar sei pashu baro durachar. Anyone who has not established his relationship with Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram. Balaram is expansion of Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is understood to have spoiled his valuable human birth. Anyone who has not established a relationship with the Supreme Lord, he is understood to have spoiled his valuable human birth. And very strictly here it is said, such a human being, he is not actually a human being, he is actually a uncontrollable animal. Because he never uttered the holy name of Nityananda, he has become merged into so-called material happiness. What can his useless education and family tradition do to help him? Just like how to bring uncontrolled animal into control. How? You have to beat. You have to chastise, you have to beat, right? Similarly, all those humans who has not developed relationship with the Supreme Lord, what do you have to do with them? What do you have to do with them? You have to preach to them. You have to preach to them and make them humans, then make them devotees. So therefore the goal of life is to develop relationship with Krishna, Sambandha. There are 3 levels: Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojana. Sambandha is relation, the knowledge about relationship with Krishna. What is your relationship with Krishna? That is Sambandha Jnana, right? Then when you develop Sambandha Jnana, understand who are you, who is Krishna, what is your relationship with Krishna. Then comes Abhideya. Abhideya means you work on that relationship. When you understand that you are part and parcel of Krishna, you are servant of Krishna, then what you do? You do activities which are pleasing to Krishna, that is abhideya, perform devotional service. Then prayojana, that is result. What is the result of performing devotional service? You will go back to Godhead, Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan Dham. Now, so for this, the starting step is one has to understand his relationship with Krishna. Therefore, our devotional life will be very strong, as strong is your Sambandha Jnana. If your Sambandha Jnana is weak, then your devotional service will be weak. If your Sambandha Jnana is strong, then your devotional service will be strong. So, if you see our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions to Goswamis, in that maximum is about Sambandha Jnana. And you can see the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. Maximum places he will quote about body, soul, Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, material world, spiritual world. It's a lot about Sambandha Jnana, about understand about spirit, understanding about matter, understanding about Paramatma, material world, spiritual world, three modes of material nature. Who are you in between all these things? Lord Srila Prabhupada speaks a lot about in his conversations, in his books about Sambandha Jnana. So, a conditioned soul, he forgot, he has no this, he doesn't have Sambandha Jnana. And therefore he is trying to develop that Sambandha, because having relationship is a natural inclination for the soul, right? We like to have friends, we like to have family relations, right? We like to have, husband-wife relationship, or relationship with the country, patriotism, or with a company, as I'm an employee or a servant in the company. So, a soul looks after this relationship. But because of no Sambandha Jnana with Krishna, the conditioned soul is looking after relationship with different things. So that has to be changed, transformed towards Krishna. And those who understood this, they are just taking some baby steps towards developing that relationship with Krishna. Then what happens? There are impediments. Just like when Krishna was born, who was the first person to attack Krishna? Which demon? Putana, right? Putana. And how Putana came? As a beautiful woman, and said that I would like to feed milk to Krishna and put poison in the breast. She wanted to actually kill Krishna, khatam karna. So when Krishna appears in the life, so there are some demons like Putana who come and they object or they attack one's devotional service. So all these materialistic people, materialistic advertisements, materialistic consciousness, all these things are the attacks on the person who is trying to advance to some baby steps towards Krishna. So these are the impediments. One should be very careful in that. So there are 5 things which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that how can you develop this relationship with Krishna very strongly. Actually he says 64 angas of devotional service, out of which 5 are very powerful. What are they? Anyone knows? Sadhu Sangha, Nama Sankirtana, Bhagavat Shravana, Mathura Vasa, Srimurti Sevana. These 5 objects, these 5 angas of devotional service are very powerful. Very powerful. One has to daily do this. Otherwise what happens, we will forget our relationship with Krishna. Even while doing all these things, we hardly remember Krishna, right? So what, imagine if we don't do this, then you're completely gone case. Imagine if you don't chant Hare Krishna Mantra, imagine if you don't come to temple, associate with devotees. Imagine if you don't read or hear Bhagavatam. So that means what? You are away, you are gone case. So the 5 things. Chanting the holy names. First one is sadhu sangha, association with devotees. Association is actually the key to success in spiritual life. And sometimes when you keep associating, or when you just do few days, few months in devotional service, few years, then you feel that you already advanced in that. You don't need any more association, but that is wrong. Every person in the path of devotional service, association with devotees is must. Even he may be any number of years practicing Krishna consciousness. Association is the must. Sadhu Sangha. And what do we do when you come in the association of devotees? What do? We hear about Krishna, we chant the holy names, we hear about Krishna, we do service to Krishna, we discuss about Krishna, Krishna's service, spreading the Krishna's glories. So therefore, Sadhu Sangha. Then Nama Sankirtana. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Always chanting these holy names. That will always keep us, connected to Krishna. Why do we raise our hands? It is a sign of surrender. When the police catch the thief, what does the police say? Hands up. And the thief will, whatever is there, he just has to throw and raise the hands. Then that means what? I'm giving away everything. I am surrendering onto your feet, police. So therefore, why we are doing like this? We are actually surrendering. We are calling on to the Lord. We are asking Him to have a glance at us, and we are in the mood of surrender. That you are the Lord, I am the servant. I am surrendering at your lotus feet. That is the meaning of that. So chanting the holy names. And chanting the holy names is 2. One is kirtan, and second is japa. So, this bead bag that we always carry, this is the item which is going to take you to the spiritual world. Such an important thing, bead bag, mala, because your 99.99% is dependent on your chanting, because that will actually give you proper consciousness, how to think about service to Krishna, how to think about service to devotees, how to keep yourself Krishna conscious. This chanting you do just 2.5, 3 hours. Minimum 2 hours it takes to chant 16 rounds. But that is what is actually the force behind all other activities in devotional service. Whatever else you do, this chanting 16 rounds on the mala, that your bead bag is actually your ticket to Goloka Vrindavan. That is what you have to properly take care of it, your japa. So chanting of the holy names, because that will actually give you, the other qualities. When you do japa with proper attention, it is said attentive japa is directly proportional to Vaishnava Sadachar. Now, Vaishnava Sadachar, what is Vaishnava Sadachar? What is Vaishnava Sadachar? What is Sadachar? Sadachar means what? Discipline. Very good. Proper behavior, right? Vaishnava means? Who is Vaishnava? Devotees of Krishna. So, what is the proper behavior for devotees of Krishna? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told what qualities a Vaishnava should have, but how do we develop those qualities? Vaishnava Sadachar also means that how is your attitude, behavior towards another Vaishnava, the devotee in front of you. How are you dealing with him? That is also Vaishnava Sadachar. So that is directly proportional to your attentive japa. If your japa is attentive, then your Vaishnava Sadachar is also good and progressing. But if you are not paying attention in your japa, then certainly it is sure that you will commit offenses towards devotees also. So Nama Sankirtana, then Bhagavata Shravana. All of you are sitting here, we are chanting the verses from Bhagavatam, we are reading word to word translation, the verse translation, purports, we are chanting the invocation mantras. So this is what? This is Bhagavat Shravan. Every day we should do this. Every day. This is like putting fuel in the vehicle. A car may be any cost, 50 lakhs, 1 crore car it may be. But if you don't put petrol in that, will it go? No, it doesn't go. Similarly, just dressing externally, but there is no internal nurture by hearing Bhagavatam, then it cannot function. Bhagavata Shravana, because of all the books, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is considered to be the topmost, because it exclusively speaks about Krishna, Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's devotees. Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bharat Maharaj, Narad Muni, Vyasadeva, all the pure devotees of Krishna, you can read about them. So when you hear about them, naturally that you will also develop those qualities in you. Right? Those qualities in you, it's natural. Bhagavat Shravana. Then Mathura Vas. Mathura Vas means wherever the Lord is appeared or wherever the Lord had performed his pastimes, that is Dham, holy Dham. Mathura, Lord Krishna appeared in Mathura. So wherever that spiritual environment is there, that is actually holy place. So it is said that one should stay in the holy place. Those who are brahmacharis, they stay in the temple. Those who are grahasthas, they make their home as temple. They are not the masters, but Krishna is the master. So, holy place, Mathura Vas. Certainly it is very good if someone goes to a holy place like Mathura, Vrindavan or Mayapur and stay there. That is very good for advancing in bhakti. But Prabhupada said that, all my ISKCON temples are Vaikunthas. All the ISKCON temples are Vaikunthas, because where the God is situated, that everything becomes Vaikuntha consciousness, right? So therefore, Mathura Vas, every day. If we are not in the temple, outside the temple, every day we should come, spend some time in the temple, sit. Therefore it is, when you come to temple, you should sit for some time. Why? You should sit and hear also. You sit and hear about the holy name, hear about Bhagavatam. Mathura Vas, and then fifth one is Srimurti Sevana. That means worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Worshipping, performing arati, offering bhoga, glorifying Him. This is serving the deity of the Lord. So when you do these five things, then you can advance rapidly in devotional service, in bhakti. You may not be qualified to do Vigraha Aradhana, deity worship, but it is said when you attend Harati, right from the point the conch is blown, starting and till the end, the conch is blown 2 times. When you attend this much, no, it is equal, you will get the same benefit of what the pujari is doing. You will get the same benefit, same credits you will get. So, when we perform these 5 things with rapid attention, with great care and attention, when we perform this, then there is a rapid advancement in Krishna consciousness, and your sambandha, your relationship with Lord Krishna becomes very strong. See, there are so many scriptures within Vaishnava Siddhanta also. There are so many scriptures, and we don't have that much brain to read, understand. No, that philosophy is very high. Sky is the limit in the philosophy. But how much you can do on the practical level? So therefore, Lord being merciful, He just gave us these 5 things. When we do these 5 things with great care and attention, then that is sufficient for us to develop our attachment relationship with Krishna very strongly, and then purify our lives and then go back to Godhead. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Any questions? Alright. Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nithai Gaur Premanande. So today we are going to do Harinam Sankirtan in the temple after Prasadam. All of you please assemble in the temple. The purpose of doing this Harinam Sankirtan is to express our gratitude, express our prayers to Lord Krishna. This is actually prayers to save our fellow devotees in Bangladesh. All of you know, in the TV news channel it is coming, how ISKCON temples are being attacked and how the Hindus are being attacked there. So ISKCON world had called upon all the devotees all over the world to perform Sankirtan, pray to Lord Krishna to save all the devotees, keep them safely, and let there be peace, and let there be peace in that country, all over the world also, especially in that country where our fellow devotees and all the Hindus, all the minorities, they are facing problem there. So we pray to Krishna that Lord be merciful unto them and there be peace and happiness. Hare Krishna.